Jared says this. He says, my name is Jared. Hi, Jared. I'm a long-time weekly listener, and I really enjoy your show. Thank you very much. I have a couple of questions concerning the pronunciation of the Tetragrammaton that I was hoping you and Rob could answer. I've heard your opinions on Nehemiah Gordon before, but I don't recall you commenting on his claims much. So aside from his motivations, is there any merit whatsoever to his claim that Yehovah pronunciation, or is it all completely bogus? Do you want me to stop there and you can respond to that?
Is that the whole bit, or does he have...
There is a whole lot more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been in touch with him for a few years. I know Nehemiah Gordon finished his PhD, but I think he might have changed his tune because what he did for his PhD has nothing to do with how he got his name, how he, all the books and teaching he sold on how to pronounce the Tetragrammaton, which wouldn't stand in the circles of the Masorah scholars, but yeah, it's pretty well known that the vowels on the Tetragrammaton preserved in the Masoretic tradition, if they even put vowels on it at all. I mean, we have early Masoretic manuscripts where they don't even put any vowels on the Tetragrammaton.
Right.
Or they just write like 2-letter yods or 3 yods, like because they don't even, sometimes they're even hesitant to write it out. So they certainly weren't trying to pronounce it in their public reading or cantillation of the scriptures. But the vowels that you see in the Tiberian, the majority of the time in the Tiberian tradition, which is the tradition that informs, like if you buy a printed Hebrew Bible today with vocalization, 99.9% chances that that's the Tiberian tradition that you're looking at for the vowel points. And the bulk of those is a shavah under the yod. So this is going to be a little technical, so I don't want to alienate people who haven't done Hebrew, but you have yod, 4 letters, yod, hey, vav, hey. And the basic Tiberian tradition is you put a shavah under the yod, a cholam, that's the O sound, above the vav, or between, after the hey and before the vav, and then a kametz under the vav. And but this is, it's for the word Adonai. It's to say Adonai, not to actually read the name. And we know this for a whole bunch of different reasons. We know this to be the case. But Gordon, at least, again, I don't know what tune he's playing today, but years ago, and how over the last 20 years, how he kind of got his traction was pointing people to that and saying, Yehovah, this is it. This is it. This is the name, and getting a big following, and a lot of enthusiastic support for that. But it's complete nonsense. It is a complete nonsense. And it's, the last time I kind of had a heated discussion with him, I said, look, here you have an opportunity to take the argument that you've been touring around the world making and present it to the top Masorah scholars of the world, and you don't do it. And
that says a lot, doesn't it?
To my knowledge, he still hasn't done it, because there's just no way that they would.
Yeah, he'd get shredded alive.
They'd laugh him off the stage. But see, and this is a problem. This gets us back to Hebrew roots. If I could just tie it back,
please.
The Hebrew roots is a situation where it's like a big variety of kind of forms. It's not just, I don't see it as one complete thing. But in my limited experience, when I think of Hebrew roots, I think of people who are who don't have competency. They don't have formal, rigorous training in the languages of the Bible, but yet they're highly curious. They're super, super curious, and they're willing to invest in pursuing their curiosity, but not according to wisdom, not according to what is called musar, discipline. And so they just are chasing an appetite. And then they get all sorts of, this, oohs and ahs are what inform what they think of as their faith. And so what you see with the people who listen to, let's say, Nehemiah Gordon or Michael Rood, or if when you go into the like the Lou White or the Hebrew word pictures, these are people who have they're basically gullible. They're gullible, and it's a sad situation. You know, I feel a whole variety of emotional responses, from anger to laughter to like befuddlement, like that, and then just sadness. You know, that really it just comes down to like it's a sad snapshot of our depravity.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.